Yeah, hi all. Today we are going to discuss about application testing training. So let's about myself. I'm having around 4 years of a testing experience on MES application, which is integrated with IoT and SAP, and around 2 years of teaching experience on manual testing. And I have done the teaching in one of the reputed institute in Bangalore, and where I used to teach the student like me about manual testing and SQL. And recently I have learned I started for Python training and JMeter. So let's go for next slide. So today agenda, in today meeting we are going to discuss about our testing. So in this testing we are starting from what is testing, why we are doing testing, and we'll go in each concept in depth. And next part is like what is the software developing life cycle, introduction to manual testing. So these all informations are like basic to any type of testing, either we are doing for automations or manual or mobile application. So this information must, so we are giving these informations to you. And in the meanwhile we are giving the experience of real-time experience, like real-time application, where you can use that application. For mobile application we'll provide you the APK, and for web application we'll give you the e-commerce website or some time website like active time attendance website. Like many things are there for testing, where you can just explore the application, you can learn the real-time experience, and you can get a maximum benefited from us. In this course we are going to cover from all the manual testing in depth, starting from SDLC, STLC, defect tracking, quality controller, and real-time project with and in every week we are going to conduct one mock test. And so in mock test we are going to assert you based on your answer, and we'll provide you the training on the interview basis, how to clear the interview in first round only. So all doubt will be clear within 24 hours through mail or WhatsApp, everything. So let's go for one topic. Today I'm going to introduce about testing. So testing. So what is testing? Testing means we in IT field, if we are developing any product, any software, so we have to find whether it is working according to the expected expected way or not. Customer has given some requirement, so it should work according to the customer expectation. So that is called testing. So in other now, what we can tell, like to finding the bug in a software is called testing. So why we are doing testing? To find more bug and to um, find the product to be the feasible in the production area organization, so they can use our product. So that's why we are doing testing. So here I'm going to share you one information about cost of testing, and like cost of bug in testing. So first, in this blog we can see like the testing bug and the cost of the product is depend on testing. If the bug is found at the time of requirement gathering, so the cost of the bug is around $100. If it is found during the development period like SDLC period, and in this case the cost will be $1,500. If we miss these all things and it got by our customer, then in this case the cost of the bug is around $10,000. So we can see here the cost of the bug from starting to it's like 10 times, it's like 7 to 8 times more. So it's recommended for us, like for tester, like as soon as we'll find the bug we have to fix that one, and we have to report the bug in a tracker, and we have to follow that till closure, so that we can save a lot of money to the organization. So this is the one blog. So now come to what is software developing life cycle. So in software developing, either we can take an example of manual testing, and sorry, this mobile application or any web application, e-commerce, everything is having the same thing like SDLC, software developing life cycle. So here in SDLC we are going to go through the many means a lot of phases, starting from requirement collection. Here like our company BA or business analyst or requirement team will collect the requirement from the customer, and they will prepare the document. And next phase is coming feasibility and study, or we can say analysis phase. Here, like a team of the software team with the CEO and many people will be sitting there, and they will analyze about the requirement, whether we can do this one or not, or how to improve the customer requirement. Like that we can discuss. So this is coming under feasibility phase. Next phase is like design. If feasibility is passed, and if like this whatever the customer requirement is there, that we can develop, so it's coming under like design phase. In design phase we can design how to start the developing of the product, or how to test the product. So these all are coming in design phase, SDLC phase. And here one phase is there like coding, then coming testing. So coding is the phase where developer will code the phase, and testing is the phase where we have to test the phase. So in this course we cover the testing phase, which is like SDLC phase, software testing life cycle. So we'll go here one by one concept in depth, and you learn a lot here. So in testing phase, so this is our job role for a tester, like to test the product and to find a bug free, to find a bug on a product and report the bug and get it solved by the developer. Here in manual, so in let's discuss about manual testing and automation testing. So in manual testing, like in manual testing, if some requirement came, so we can test the application without any automation tool, like with our test cases. So here basic knowledge is required, like for Excel basic knowledge is required. So with Excel we can prepare the test cases, and we can test with expected result. If it is working fine, then we can one by one test cases and we can validate, we can pass the result, otherwise we can fail that one. Testing. So in manual testing, one phase is there like regression testing. So here what will come like uh, for one of the product release, and one part suppose release and another part is having problem. Now developer fix the other part which is having problem, and they have given release. So to validate that one, whether the previous part is broken or not because of the new changes, we are doing the testing of all the product, like first part and second part. So this is following the regression test, testing the software again and again, is following the regression testing. So here we can see that a lot of times are consuming by the tester to testing the same module again and again. So to overcome this problem, we are going for automation testing. Now in market, the demand of automation testing are huge in every field, like web field, web you can go, and mobile field. Now everybody wants to be automation tester. So and demand is also more, because here what we can do, we can solve this regression testing problem, and just simply writing down some few lines of code, and we can just automate that test cases and scenario, and just once click of running, it will run, and it will give the result of whether test case has passed or failed. So this is the benefit of automation testing. So here, like different type of automation testings are there, like automation UI testing, mobile automation testing, and let's comes about the introduction of automation tool. So here, like currently market many automation tools are available for web as well as for mobile application. But basically for web, Selenium's people are preferring because it has a lot of features. Selenium WebDriver, and in Selenium is we can integrate with Java, Python, any core, any languages, C Sharp, any language we can integrate with this WebDriver. And for mobile automations, people are going for Robotium, APM, and like many modes are there. So in this course, if you will go for mobile automation testing, so we'll be going to APM, and if you are going for web automation testing, we'll go for Selenium. So in mobile automation like APM is a very powerful tool which can test your iOS as well as Android phone APK. So, but in other Robotium is there. This is designed for only for specific type like Android. So like that for iOS also different automation tool is there. But learning the APM is a very plus point. And if you know the basic concept of Selenium, then it's plus point for you. Otherwise, don't worry. We'll go from in depth, starting from language, Python or Java, or we can go from in depth from Selenium. Then we can if you want going to learn automation testing of FMM, we can go that also. This is the basic introduction of this testing. So here manual testing, so here we can go through like all the concept of manual testing. And this course contain like we can start from SDLC, software developing life cycle. What are the phases are coming during the software development? Under software development, one phase is there testing. For inside testing, how many sub parts are there? How many phases are there in testing? Like acceptance testing, system testing, integration testing. Like all things are there. Don't worry, we'll go by one. And finally, is there like defect tracking. So if we are finding a bug, like how to handle that bug in a organized way, so that is all as defect tracking. This is a very important thing during the testing field, because each bug we have to handle in a organized way. If some after some year or some month somebody is asking what how many bugs is there and what is the problem, so we can just show if defect tracking is proper, then we can just directly find the bug from the tool or any site. And like a Jira, ALM, like different types of tools are available for defect tracking. So in this course, we are going to learn the live project with real-time experience, and we'll go for introduction to automation also. And we'll weekly we'll do the assessment test, and will give you the interview tips how to clear the interview in the first round. And doubt clearing anyhow, this will be there, and you can ask it out anytime within 24 hours. Within 24 we are going to give you the reply. And so application testing training introduction. So here like we'll go for in-depth manual testing concept and real-time project demo. For mobile application will provide you the testing APK. So here the installation of the APK is a tricky one, but we can go that. For that also lesson is there. If you want to go for mobile application, we'll provide you one lecture for how to install the application and interview questions, and you will be able to create a great looking report. After this course you can write a test cases. You can test any application, whether it is mobile application, web application, e-commerce application. It's guaranteed, and it's 100% sure. Like you can write test cases in a proper way after this course. The demand of this testing in the market, like we can see like in 2017 projected like it is like 15.15 billion by 2020. So in 2017 like 26 billion was there for this estimate in the market. Now in within 2022 it will be going for 50. And this in COVID crisis everybody like wants to do work from home, so for that also requirement is a huge. So it's from 50, I think in next survey it will go around 80 or 80 billion by 2022. So here we are doing the digital transformation of business, like whether it is a manufacturing domain and business domain. Basically now the due to COVID, the manufacturing domains they are going to automate their process, and they are going for digitization. They are removing all the paperwork. So now we come for application testing training certificate. So here MindMajix will provide you the one certificate after completion of this course, and will provide you the clear object, means how to qualify this ISTQB foundation course. So for that also in every testing session, after the session we'll provide you the one session like every 5 to 10 minutes, how what are the concepts are coming in ISTQB, how to clear this one. So we'll discuss this one later. So this is your certificates after from MindMajix. And some random topic we can just check, and we can just I want to explain you about the test cases. So test cases you can tell like this is the backbone of the software testing. So quality of the testing depends upon the test cases. If test cases are good, then our testing is going to be good. So test cases contain both the positive scenario as well as the negative scenario. So in test cases, like we have two ways are there to write the test cases. Either manual way we write in Excel, and in automate way like ALM software is there. Not like many software has came, so there also we can write the test cases. So in test cases we are going to cover each and each features, like starting from functional test cases. In functional test cases we are going to cover like each field functionality, like test box is there, how to how much test content, and when it will throw the error, like that. In we are doing in functional test cases. So and in integration test cases, so here we are going to write the test cases of between the two module, two build and two pages. Means we want to integrate the, if anything, integration between two module, we have to write the test cases and the integration test cases. And last one is like system test cases. Here we are writing the end-to-end flow, like starting from one process to ending of that process. We can write the test cases and the system test cases. For example, if you want to buy some product in any e-commerce website, so there you are selecting the product, searching the product, and just checking the feasibility with you. And after that you have to adding to cart, and doing the payment, either COD or online payment, and you are getting the product. So this is the one scenario, starting from searching the product, payment, till payment. So this is the one for, like that many flow is coming in every test cases. So this is coming under the testing test cases. So in testing test cases, like many design techniques are available. So based on like experience, we can write the test cases, and like to verify the test cases whether we have completed all the scenarios of that page or not. We are doing the traceability matrix. Here like we can check for this is the scenario and this is the test cases, so whether we have written or not. So by preparing the traceability matrix, we can know which are the areas we have covered and which are the areas need to improve. So but a single way I want to tell, like as strong as your test cases, you are going to build a product in a good way. So more important, we have to write the test cases. It will take a time while writing the test cases, but it will be helpful in long term. So software. So one more thing I want to discuss, like software development life cycle. So this in this topic, I want to discuss about hybrid model. So like in software developing life cycle, different types of models are there, like waterfall model, and B2B model, spiral model, and hybrid model, prototype model. So hybrid model, now every organizations are using the hybrid model. Yeah, like two concept we are following, like a prototype model or any of the normal model like B2B or waterfall model. So these model are decided by the our analyst, business analyst team. So where based on the requirement they can decide, like if the requirement is fixed, though they can go for waterfall model. If the requirement is not fixed, whether the customer has problem, like they don't, customer is new to the software field and they have some doubt whether how my software is going to look like. So for that we are going to give a prototype model. So in prototype model, the the developer and customer has the idea like how my software is going to look like. So this is called under hybrid model. So we'll go by each and each model in depth. Now come to this project demonstration. So for web application, we are going to demonstrate you the active time, which is the time based, like attendance type, one type of software is there. And we'll go to, we are going to write here for functional test cases, integration test cases, system test cases. And if you are going for selenium test, selenium way automation test, then we'll automate this website. And if you apart from this, one more application, e-commerce, we are doing that one, and it's going to launch very soon, so that also we can test. And this website also contain the bug, so you can find the bug, different type of bug. Different testing techniques are there to find those bugs, so we'll discuss that one. Mm. And for Android project, we'll go for Android APK. We'll provide you the APK. For mobile application, this basic knowledge of the computer is required. If you are zero in programming, not a problem. We'll go from zero level, and we'll start from scratch, and we go for the up to intermediate level. So here, just you require the good connectivity and the one any desktop, laptop or tab or smartphone. Now these are the courses resources. So apart from this one, my also personal repository is there, where I am just putting all the documents regarding testing, so you can file all the things there. And finally, we are going for mobile auto. This one mock interview. So mock interview is done by every weekend. If you are going for weekend base, so in every 2 weeks we are going to take this mock interview, and for weekday base we are going to take this mock interview at the weekend. So in mock interview we'll ask the some basic questions about what we cover the and this week, and how to give the answer in a proper way. So we'll discuss this one and more about the practice. Uh, so if you have any query, then you can contact me, or you can contact the MindMajix, and you can just put a mail, this info@mindmagic.com, and you will get all the information from our team. Yeah, thank you.